My name is Anand Patel. I'm with Counteract Technologies. And what I really loved about the conference is a wide range of technologies that you can get.
So I am successful today because I built a network at GITPRO thanks to Kandai Rao ji and his team members.
I saw tremendous value in attending some of the sessions today. They were really focused on product management, focus on real in-depth technology sessions, right? Really.
This is my first time I'm attending the GITPRO. Very phenomenal. Liked quite a bit of keynote speakers.
And very helpful, and that helped me to launch the next project, that is a Rejoice.
Okay, so my experience as a speaker was really amazing. The energy at GITPRO is off the hook cool. I love what they're doing. I love that there is a deeper message behind the technology. It's about the people in the community too, and that's really powerful.
Alright, so for this year, for volunteers, what did you feel like was the hardest part of your job?
So one of the most hardest part was outreach. So during past couple of conferences, we have been reaching out to people, and that is using email. We have been calling them. So this is always the toughest part doing the outreach. So this time also we use the same method which we used last time. We have been calling people. We have been talking to our friends on Facebook, LinkedIn, and we have been emailing with them as well.
So what's one thing that we did last year that we should have done this year that was left out in the volunteering sense?
I think one of the things which we could improve upon is that we can use proper media. So we can probably talk to electronic media and get advertised. So right now the advertisement is more like word of mouth. We should be going through the professional way. That is what I believe.
Okay. So the first question I wanted to ask you is how did you feel the audience was this year versus last year's speak?
You're recording now?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So I think GITPRO fundamentally is the stepping stone for individuals, for professionals who are trying to make strategic shifts in their career front, and also at entrepreneurial front, and also for seasoned professionals who are now on the fork. They come a long way and they want to decide which path to take and explore a few other opportunities. I think it serves as a stepping stone, I see that. I saw that 3 years ago. I'm seeing it. I saw it last year. I'm seeing this year, and I think incrementally we are seeing better participation. We see a more assimilation of different ideas, different tracks coming together. So overall, it's very hard to objectify this, but we have, you got to be on the ground to see it, to kind of feel it, rather to express it in words.
Okay. So one last question as a whole. As an event as a whole, what's one thing that you would change for next year's GITPRO event?
No, I would rather ask
one thing
that
you would add.
No.
Or change.
Here is what I would do. Every individual has an opinion. What has to happen, what has to change, and how it should work and all. But I would rather, make that as a standard question in the registration process, and get that feedback right there. Hey, did you attend last year? Yes. And what is the new thing that you want to see this year? Something like that. So from my standpoint, I don't see, because I come, I speak, and I go away. But I would say that should become more like a question to the attendees who go to other sessions and see what other speakers are doing. Kind of they can give a more an in-depth and a more concrete and a more meaningful answer as compared to what I can say, which is simply I come and speak and go away. For me, it's great. Every time I come in, I see more crowd, standing room, and the room is not able to hold people. So I think that the GITPRO is doing great, and it's generating more people to come in. The message is more resonating on the ground. I think it's all great for me, personally speaking.
Okay.
So yeah, I think GITPRO is doing a great job. Yeah, I really look forward to see more different trends even in software being covered. So this was mostly a big data centric, at least in the tech stream. So hopefully there will be more. The event gets bigger. It's already the 5th year, so hopefully next year it will be even bigger and have more.
So is that the only thing you would improve on, or is there something else that you would recommend that would be happening next year?
I think GITPRO is probably positioned well to even take it a little bit bigger, because I heard from somebody that the number of people coming to this conference is getting bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah.
I think it's time that maybe GitPro should kind of make it a little bigger,
expand,
probably a bigger venue, more like companies like other companies that have really big conferences, like general conferences. I think GitPro can actually go to that level.
Okay. And last question, did you find any part of the management confusing, or like anything like trying to go to different tracks? Was that confusing? Anything confusing about the event today?
I guess that could have been a little bit improvement in terms of maybe directions. I think most of it was there. There were a lot of folks who helped out, but maybe it could be improved. There could be some improvement at that part, and maybe some more improvement in terms of the quality of the slide deck itself, for people who were not presenting from a particular company's aspect, just a general presentation. So I guess the slides could have been a little bit better, yeah, that's all I can think.
Okay. So from today's tracks, which one was your most favorite track that you attended?
Yeah, the most favorite was MISOS, the data center operating systems.
Okay.
So that was the one interesting session I attended, and it was most relevant to my work and what I thought of working on.
Okay. And the other tracks that you attended, did you feel like the energy was high, or did you feel like they were kind of dry talks?
Yeah, the energy was kind of good. Means like it's not awesome kind of thing, but like it would have been better. But still, I feel a lot of the sessions were helpful for me as personally, like mostly because like I wanted to know more about big data and how the analytics space is going towards. Because I am moving towards that kind of thing. So like maybe it is a good starting point for me.
Okay. And if you were to attend next year for GitPro event, what's one thing that you would make better or improve as an event as a whole?
Yeah.
What's one thing that you did not like about the event?
Yeah, there is nothing that I can think of now, but maybe there should be more diverse technical streams, topics, because this was mostly concentrated only on big data. Maybe there can be more of domain, means like it should be specific to different domains, so that people of different domains can also attend and utilize the expertise, opinions and all. And yeah.
They talk about, I'm a database guy, right? Just an example. They talk about advanced security, encryption features and all. I sat there 1 hour looking, saying that at least they'll tell something about the new features. That they started saying, oh, every year companies lose $3 trillion over security features and all that bullshit crap. They did not talk anything about technical, about the actual advanced security, right? It's all sales and marketing pitches. So here I attended Uber session. That was awesome. And every session actually, it has some content on it actually. Content which is useful. It's not just a sales and marketing pitch. This is how every session should be. So whoever is organized, I think Kandarauji and all, you should appreciate them actually for bringing a diverse content, diverse people into this. It's not just entrepreneurship, right? There is hardcore technical stuff there. There is something for the entrepreneurs, and there is something for everyone actually. Emerging and the latest trends in the technology like Mesos and Dockers and implementation, hardcore implementation also.
Thank you so much. That's very encouraging.
No, so I'm going to write it. I'm very impressed. Now I'm thinking, one of my friends, I saw him, he said he has been coming in since 2004 or something when they started in Cupertino. He is a friend of Kandarauji. 2007 or something. I wish I knew about this sometime back. Until you forwarded me in other ways, I didn't know about GitPro. Right, so it's very nice.
Glad that you liked it. Definitely, I'll send you the feedback form, please.
Is there on the website, is there anything, or send me?
We are sending a form because we are collecting that and we are putting testimonials in the website.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. And it's much reasonable. You guys giving awesome food.
No, it's all cost to us. So whatever you pay.
Yeah. I didn't know that food is included here. I was about to look like.
No, we have samosas also.
I was looking for a subway and all locations that suddenly said food is there. And I was surprised. It's very good quality food.
Thank you so much.
Like the sessions.
So we have a keynote once the keynote is done. So we have some slides also.
Yeah, not yet, right?
So once